Okay, you guys, I'm making this video because I think that I really am about to go on a journey for real this time. For real. I think I'm about to transform my lifestyle for real. And I don't know if I'm bringing y'all along the way. This is just like the beginning video in case I am. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I gotta stop doing that. I do that all the time. Okay, so all right, here we go. Listen, you guys, my health right now, it's not the best that it should be. It's not the best that it could be. I don't want to say I have poor health because power of the tongue is real. However, I'm completely out of shape. And yeah, I'm just not living the healthiest life that I should. So confession time. Okay, y'all. So I'm a vegan. I don't have to use air quotes. I'm a real vegan now. I'm a vegan. Excuse me. And I've been a vegan for, I think it's been 4 months now. I've been a vegan on and off for the past 4 years. And I originally went vegan because I was really bloated, really gassy. I was looking pregnant and I did not like that. I did not understand that. I'm like, I'm not pregnant. I don't want to look pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So I watched What the Health, cut dairy out. Honestly, the results were not what I was expecting. Like practically nothing happened. So I was like, okay. But long story short, the idea of living a clean lifestyle really appealed to me. And it honestly has always appealed to me ever since I watched What the Health. And the ideas of consuming raw, fresh, natural food of the earth, beautiful. I love that idea. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that when I explain to them why I went vegan. But yeah, and I know there are lots of ways to be healthy. Like you can have a nice, beautiful plate of salmon. Let me stop right here and just say this video about to be real long. If you don't want to watch it, you should click off now because I promise you I got a lot to say. But yeah, like you can have a nice, beautiful plate of salmon with some broccoli and some rice. Like, you can plate it really nice and beautifully. But for me, what makes me feel most healthiest is just having fruits and vegetables. I love that, right? Okay, so I'm a vegan. Pandemic messed me up, y'all. What is in my mouth? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Okay, pandemic messed me up. So long story short, in addition to being vegan on and off for 4 years, I have been on and off in my fitness since 11th grade in high school. There was a girl in high school who was a model and she appealed to me. She was not the same race as me. But it's high school. I'm dealing with a lot of insecurities, whatever. And my art teacher passed out some candy one time. She did not take the candy because she was so serious about fitness and her health. And I was like, oh my gosh, like that was so impressive to me that she turned down candy. I'm like, girl, we children. Don't you want this good candy? She didn't want the candy. So that started me pursuing a fit lifestyle in 11th grade. I carried that on to college, and I had ups and downs in college with my fitness. I tend to roll on like bursts and bouts of fitness where I'm extremely motivated. I go hard and then I just stop because I'm over it, or it's raining one day, or something happens. For real, for me, it really only takes like one time to start a cycle of we're done. So that slowly but surely burns out. And then after college, now I'm an adult, and fitness has just been on and off for me for years. Like for years, I get on and I get off. I get on and I get off. I get on and I get off. The longest that I had went without touching a machine or performing any type of exercise was 9 months. I could have had a whole baby, y'all. 9 months. I don't even remember when that was, but I don't know if y'all know, but my fitness goals actually are, I want to actually attend in the CrossFit Games one year. I don't want to win. I don't want to make it. I don't want to, because that's too much. I don't want to do all that. But I do want to get to like the first round of auditions. You know, like when it's on TV. Like I want to get to the first round. You know, I don't have to win or anything, but I do want to go to the CrossFit Games, which means that I'd have to become a CrossFit athlete, which means that I have to work out, which means I have to get back in shape, which means I have to go to the gym. And to be honest, you guys, for me, going to the gym, I hate it because I don't want to intentionally put my body through pain. Like, that's a choice. Like, you go to the gym or you don't. Like, okay, but do I want to intentionally like make myself uncomfortable? No. But if I don't get uncomfortable, I'm not going to grow. I know this, y'all. I know all the tricks and schemes. I know the mindsets and the perspectives. I just have a hard time sticking to it. I've done 21 days and you see that didn't work. Like that 21 days to create a habit did not work for me. So here I am. It's 2022. You guys, I was the most consistent in my fitness right before the freaking pandemic. I was killing it. I think I was like 4 months, 5 months consistently going to the gym at least 4 times a week, lifting. I loved it. I can't tell you what I was eating. I don't remember, but my fitness was there. I was seeing swift changes in my body, y'all. And then the pandemic hit. So I had to switch from going to the gym to working out at home. That ended real quick. I was at home with my parents and my brother and all his friends. And so it was like 8 people in the house. It just wasn't working anymore. So that was the last time I was consistently in the gym. And ever since then, it's been a real life struggle. That was in 2020. It's 2022. So yes, I've been to the gym since then, guys, but just not consistently. It's been on and off. But I've had a lot of different perspectives and a lot of different things. And it's getting to the point where it's like, okay, Ariel, you have to work out. Like, I'm doing no physical exercise at all. And this is just so unlike me. And I know I'm being lazy. I know I'm in the wrong. I know I'm doing a disservice to my body. But it's like, dang, I just still can't literally physically get up. And I'm like, okay, I'll start next month. I'll start like in 2 months. Like, I give myself that time. I'm not gonna lie to myself and be like, we're gonna start on Monday. No, we'll start in about a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get my mindset right and a bunch of excuses. I currently, however, feel like I am in the worst shape of my life. I won't say worse. I'll say before I ever started working out in high school, that was probably the worst shape because I didn't know anything about fitness at all. So I was just eating a bunch of regular American just food. I wasn't hip to game. You know, I didn't know anything about trans fat. I didn't know anything about processed foods. I didn't know anything about frozen food. I didn't know nothing. So, you know, from 0 to 17, you know, sucks. But now where I am right now, this is probably the second most unhealthiest time of my life. I'm only 26, y'all. So I noticed a lot of different changes in me. And I'm like, girl, we got to get to the gym. It's really hard for me to do a lot of things now. I'm very skinny, first of all. And I hate that. I hate that I'm skinny. I've always wanted to be muscular, thick. I want muscles so bad. Like, I want to be big so bad. But I have a very hard time gaining weight. Can't tell you why. And high metabolism, I don't know if that's it, because high metabolism, last time I checked, was a good thing. I don't know why I still have a high metabolism, but it's very, very, very hard for me to gain weight. The last time I went to the gym, I think I was 114 pounds, which is way, way, way small. I have not been that small since high school. That was like, yikes. So the weight gain journey has been very difficult for me. So my highest weight I've ever been is 132. That was an unhealthy state. So I have a really hard time gaining weight. Where was I even going with this? I don't even freaking remember. But I was saying I'm very skinny. I'm very skinny. I have no idea how much I weigh right now. Last time I went to the gym, I think I was like 117. Very hard time gaining weight. But I noticed, like, at work, going up and down steps, I'm completely out of breath. And I'm like, yo, this is embarrassing because, wait, what kind of accent was that? What was that? This is embarrassing because, like, where am I from? It's embarrassing because, like I said, I'm somewhere between 114 and 117 pounds. I don't have the actual weight that's, making life hard for me. It's just my health. And I'm like, sis, you're too young for this. You're 26. You're 114 pounds. You should be fine going up a flight of steps. And I'm not, you guys. I'm completely out of breath. Sometimes when I wake up, my body will feel so just achy and so tired. Like, oh my gosh. I can literally feel like my muscles feeling so lethargic. Like just laying down for like an hour just makes my body feel so, like just so tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to break out more than usual. I have beautiful skin, you guys. But, and I think that has a lot to do with my diet, but, and because of, just how organic I keep my whole hygiene situation, period. But I'm starting to break out. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? Like, why am I breaking out now? Right now, currently, I'm taking more sugar than I've ever took in my life. I think I am on the brink of a sugar addiction. I'm desiring and craving a lot more sugary things than ever. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I think that's why I'm starting to break out because of the sugar. Out of breath when I go up a flight of steps. My muscles are tired. It's very hard for me to eat like simple things like carrying groceries into the house is really difficult for me now. I'm trying to tell you, like, just coming up the stairs, like if I'm in the living room and I'm coming upstairs, that's difficult for me. I'm just out of so much breath. Like I can, like when you run, after the run, how you feel, your body feels tired. That's how my body just feels moving on a daily. And I'm like, this is not okay. And it's just for me a reminder that sis, you're extremely out of shape. Like I know you're small and I know you look small and I know you look healthy. I know you look like you don't eat, but you're really out of shape. And I don't like that at all. I don't like how out of shape I am. I don't like how my muscles feel. I don't even like how my body looks. Literally, guys, like just so many obvious shifts. Like my glutes muscles like are like just so like have dropped. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like it's the little things now. So like everything's kind of like saggy now. And I'm just like, what is going on? Like, well, I don't know what is going on because I know what's going on. But it's just like, yo, I'm really out here tripping. Like, I'm only 26 and my body shifting real quick to me not working out. And I'm just like, wow, like, body, what? You know what I'm saying? So I think those are like all the big changes. I don't know how it's affecting my hair. I know that my locks are thinning. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I think that's just me. What else? Like just a lot of different things. Like, so I had really, really, really horrible periods, right? But before I shift to being a vegan, or just pursuing better nutrition, period. I would get all the full blown period symptoms, like everything, right? So I would get really like sore boobs, right? You guys, I have not had sore boobs. Like I went a very, very, very long period of time without having that symptom. And now that I'm back to not exercising and things like that, like now I'm getting those symptoms again. And it's like, yo, this is not okay. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things are shifting within my body. And then the last thing is basically, I said, okay, well, I'm more likely to do it if God's in it, right? So I watched this video of this girl. She talked about, I want to be from New York. She talked about um basically like how she relates God into her fitness. And I forgot how she explained it, but long story short, I walked away from that video recognizing that my body's a temple. And I was like, wow, that's beautiful, you know, like, okay, our bodies are temples. So I thought about, what does a temple look like? Y'all, temples are beautiful. They're gorgeous. They are huge. They're extravagant. They are just lavish. They're amazingly gorgeous, right? And I started thinking about like, wow, like God had the nerve to compare our bodies to a whole temple. Like that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then I was looking at images of temples. I'm like, I wonder how long it took to build that thing, you know, and like for them to go in and craft and chisel it and sculpt it and, you know, make it as beautiful, all the intricate details. I'm sorry, I'm like going through a burp. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, wow. And I'm just like, yo, like, that's me. Like, that's my body. And I'm like, sis, but what your body look like? I'm like, yeah, my body in a little reconstruction, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, my body is not giving temple, like, at all. When I think about a temple, I just see it like standing tall, strong, intricate details, structurally sound, just foundations on point, glistening, just chisel. That's how what I think when I hear temple. And I'm like, that's how my body is supposed to be. Y'all, my body is not like that at all. So that representation really has shifted my perspective, but it still hasn't really done it for me to the point where I feel motivated to like, all right, let's do this thing. And then I was reading the Bible, y'all, and I saw once before, it was like worship. It was like you worship you Jesus, what did it say? We worship God with our bodies. I have read that once before, and I put a question mark beside it, and I have written fitness question mark. Like, God, is that you? You trying to say I need to work out? Like, what's that? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, we worship God with our bodies. You know, a lot of times that's referring to sex, but I'm like, nah, our bodies, period. Like, why it's gotta be about sex though? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo. So then I was reading again like a week or two ago, and I saw it again. And it was like, we worship God with our bodies. And I'm like, how do I treat my body though? You know what I'm saying? Like, look at my body. Like, look at my glutes muscles. They all low now. Like, they ain't never been this low. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's low. Like, you know, like face breaking out. You know what I'm saying? Muscles. Like, I can flex, thank God. But my muscles are tired. They're lethargic. Going out, losing breath as I'm going up the steps. I'm only 114 pounds. This is not okay. Like, I just want the energy to be able to run. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a hard time carrying groceries in the house. Like, I'm like, this is not it. Like, this, I'm not worshiping my body well. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang. Because I'm always trying to think of ways like, dang, how can I worship God? Like, just to really show him, like, I love him. And it's like, sis, your body. And it's like, you right. And I'm like, I kind of owe it to God at this point. Like, not only does he need me to keep this physical body, you know, good, because he got things for me to do here on earth. But it's like, sis, this is a representation of worship. And look how you upkeep it. You don't. You know what I'm saying? And that bothers me a lot, guys. That really, I think that like brings it on in for me. That takes it on home. And I'm just like, yo, you right. Like, I don't really take care of my body. You know what I'm saying? I make sure it's clean. I make sure it's cute. You know, like we make sure it smells good and all those good things. But as far as exercise, honestly, like, sis, you can't get off the hook without exercising like anymore. Like, it's not working out for you. So I'm at a point, y'all, where it's like, I have to go to the gym. I really do. And I have goals of being a CrossFit athlete one day. But right now, the main goal is to freaking get back in shape. Like, I really have to take it one step at a time. And I'm not all in person. I'm all or nothing. I hate in betweens. Oh my gosh. I hate in betweens. And I think that's why consistency is one of my biggest areas of strength, because I like to go from 0 to 100. I don't like in betweens. I don't like processes. I don't like steps. I just like to go from boom, boom. And I always think I can just do it boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? But I'm recognizing when it comes to fitness, I have to take it. I have to do baby steps. I underestimate myself. I always go to the gym and I'm like, oh, I've done this before. I know about fitness. I know about nutrition. I know about lifting. Like, that's my thing. I know about weight sets, max. I know all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm knowledgeable. You know, I know what I know. I'm really into fitness. Like, I've been studying fitness for years. I know fitness. I love fitness, right? I go into the gym with that mindset after not working out for 4 months. And it's like, sis, it's not giving. You know what I'm saying? So I really have to go in there like, I don't know anything. Like, sis, just run a mile. Just do that. Like, don't focus on time. Don't focus on speed. Pace yourself and just run a mile. Like, do that. Start at the baby steps. You know what I'm saying? So right now, y'all, I have no idea where this is going to go. I really don't know where it's going to go. Consistency is my biggest struggle. I always say maybe if I have a trainer, I could really get it going and keep it going. I don't have money for a trainer. I've been praying to God for a trainer for the past year and a half. I was like, Lord, send me somebody. Like, Lord, you know, just send someone that just wants to help me, you know, for free. Like somebody from the church or something, somebody from our connect groups, you know, like, just send them my way for free, Lord. Send me a trainer. Lord, send me the money for a trainer. Like, you know, I was out here praying, but I have not been fortunate enough to be able to afford a trainer. So, you know, I've tried a lot of different things, y'all. I've tried accountability partners. I've tried keeping myself accountable, all this stuff. I don't really have a plan in mind. The only thing that I have never done is actually written out my goals. So I bought these big poster boards, which have literally been sitting in my car for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, girl, it starts with the little stuff. I bought a big poster board from Dollar Tree, excuse me, and I'm going to write the plan. Like, this is the goal. How do you get from here to here? Writing out the steps, you know what I'm saying? And every time I accomplish a step, I'm going to check it off so I can see the actual progress. And the steps are not like, oh, let's go to the gym. We're going to bench 40 today, and then by Friday, let's bench 80. No, the goal is like, find a gym. Like, go to the gym 2 times a week, establish a routine, like those little things, because I need to see those things happen so I can check those off. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where this is going to go. Maybe this is a journey. I don't really know. I'm nervous about posting this because I'm like, girl, if you do it, you gotta be consistent. Y'all, I've done this twice already on YouTube. I've started fitness journeys on YouTube twice, and I've just stopped. Like, and it didn't mean nothing to me. It wasn't like, oh, this is supposed to help you remain accountable. No, like, y'all, that's the problem. I'm very nice on myself. I always tell myself, girl, it's okay. It's not okay, you know. But y'all, I have to get fit again. I have to get my body in the best shape of its life. Like, I'm really looking to finally see my body in the way that I just want to see my body do the best that it can do. You know what I'm saying? I want to see my body perform the best that it can perform. I want to be the athlete that I've never stepped into because of my own hindrances, you know? So I really want to strive for that. I'm going to try one last time, y'all. I'm going to write this goal out, and I pray that that is like the answer and the key to finally remaining consistent. I'm going to write out a why. You know what I'm saying? Because my whys be shifting right in the middle of my fitness journey. So I'm going to write out an actual why and remind myself this is why. Put it on my wall, and we're going to go for it. So, yeah. The plan right now is to get up and go to the gym at 4 o'clock in the morning. It is currently like 9:45. I'm supposed to get up at 4, go to the gym. Um, that's honestly not even early enough, believe it or not. It's ridiculous. Because then I get back at 5:15ish. And then I have to rush and get ready. And have to leave the house by like 6:15ish. And that's just not enough time for me. But yeah, I'm going to go to the gym at 4 o'clock. Pray that I get up and go to the gym, y'all. So difficult for me. So I'm going to go to the gym. Y'all, we're going to start our fitness journey for real. And I'll show y'all pictures and stuff of my body. Because right now, child, it looks bad. It's just sloppy. It's sloppy. I'm just not impressed. I'm like, girl, I'm like, Ariel, this is not it. Like, come on, you're an athlete, you know? Like, get your body tight and right. Like, girl, like, come on, let's lift. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not impressing my body at all right now. So, I think that's all, you guys. No promises that this is a real life journey. But I'm trying to remain confident. I'm going to go to the gym in the morning. And we're going to start from there. I have to drop these sugary drinks. I have to drop all the sugar I've been taking, you know. I really just I want to drop everything. I just want to eat fruits and vegetables for real, y'all. Like when I'm hungry and I want something cold and sweet, because that's what be getting me. I be wanting something cold and sweet. I want to grab for an apple or a banana, you know, or some grapes. Not, oh, let's make these vegan cookies that I've been making for the past month. You know what I'm saying? Like, or, oh, let's have some of this yogurt. Like, I mean, yogurt's fine, but sis, we should have fruits, you know? So there's that. I'm tired now. So we'll see if I'll see y'all later in the week. But I'm going to bed right now. Pray for me. If you're a believer, pray for me. I don't know what you're going to pray for. Because I done prayed all these prayers when it comes to fitness. But pray for me. Because it's really going to take God for real. But that is all that I have. And I will talk to y'all later.